everybody, as you can see I've got my Halloween background out. I'm so excited about this video. I've got 4, maybe 5 Halloween videos planned for this week, and this is the first one. I've had this look in mind ever since I got this neon pigment from the Pastel Roses. It's called Alien, which you know is from the title, and it is this glowing bright green. I might as well leave it open because I need it now. I'm just going to use it out the lid because it's so pigmented. Oh, bumped my camera. I think we're okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do an alien look. First of all, I'm doing round my head. That sounds really weird, but round my forehead. I basically want to look like it's glowing, so bear with me. It's going to look a bit weird at first. But I've practiced this look and it turned out exactly how I imagined it, so that's good. I'm just going to run the bright neon green, and it's on a fluffy, I can't remember what this brush is called. This is the base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going into a little bit of you only need a tiny bit of time because it's a loose pigment. It's not like a shadow where you got to dip 5 or 6 times. The lighting's really awful, so can't really see very well what I'm doing, which is a good start. There's me getting all my background and everything ready, and you can't even see what I'm doing, but I'm just putting the green really lightly around it first. I'm going to deepen it up in a minute. There's all bits of hair in my way. Where's my little spoolie? I've got a little spoolie I use just to get my hair out. There you go. You can see what I'm doing now, it's alright. But I'm only using a few palettes this time, not like the Celestial one, which you haven't seen yet, but it's coming tomorrow, and it takes a lot of palettes, that one. There we go. I'm just literally going around the outside. I'm just using what's in the lid for now so that I can build it up where I want it. I'm just sort of going around the hairline so it looks like my face is slightly glowy. Oh, I've already done my base, obviously. I used Conceal and Define by Revolution in the lightest shade C1, or the lightest shade that I've got, and what powder did I use? The Ghost powder from Revolution as well. That's it. That's all I've got on the base at the moment. I just want it to look like glowy. Right, I'm just going to go into the contour area just to map it out with this. I think I'm going to have to start going into the actual pot because I've used everything out of the lid. I'm just going to tap it off. I must have not powdered there very well, so it's clung, but it's fine. I'm going to cover that anyway. Tiny bit more this side. I'm going over with a darker colour in a minute for the contour. Right, as you can see, I've gone around the outside. I've got a bit of a croaky throat today. I think it's just because it's early in the morning. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to go into the neon again. Add a little bit more because I'm going to blend a lighter colour into this in a second. I just want it to look really glowy. This brush is I found this is really useful, this brush. It's from Amazon. It's like a big brush set, so I will link that. Unicorn brush set. I must have forgot to powder this side, so it's gone a bit patchy. Patchier than the other day. That's fine. I'm adding to this side and I'm putting highlighter and stuff, so it's fine. A bit more this side. Just want to give plenty of that green to blend into, so you can see. happy with that. 5 minutes for just putting green around my forehead. Now I'm going into the Blue Blood palette because it's got some beautiful greens in it. Ow. I'm going to go into the like bright green, bright turquoisey green, don't know what you would call that, with the big fluffy brush, and then contouring. Like you would with a cool tone contour. Getting this done first so then I can concentrate on the eyes. This eye's definitely not blending as well as it did. And then back into the neon, just a little bit on there. Blend that over. I want to keep it all really soft and blown out. I think that's the key with doing these crazier looks. I'm just going to add a little bit of the, I don't really want to use that brush. I use this brush because I'm going to use that in my crease in a minute, in that green again, just into the, what I did with the lighter green, just to blend it together. There we go. Once the highlighter and everything's on there, it will come together. So I've got that so far. It looks so cool already. And then we're going to go into the highlighter. Or should I do my eye? I can't remember what I did yesterday. I think I'll do my eyes, then my highlighter, then my brows. That's what I did yesterday, I remember now. Right, I'm going to go into the tealy sort of green with a big fluffy brush into my crease. Tap out any. I've put a little bit of concealer on my... Oh, I should use my smaller mirror, hang on. I've put a bit of concealer on my eyes and blended it out as an eye base. Just the same conceal and define. I love this green colour. I'm just going to get that nice and even. Higher up than I would normally go, because it's a more dramatic artsy look is what I was going to say. Dramatic. Where that came from. And we're blending it all together. So, nice bit in there. I'll probably tap back over this again. Oh, I can zoom you in for the eyes. There we go. Remember to stay in shot now. Tap that back out again. Let me know down below if you're going to a party for Halloween, what you're dressing up as, what you think of this look, what you would do for an alien inspired look. Just had this stuck in my head. I saw that eyeshadow and I was like, I have to do it so it looks like my head is glowing. Oh, I almost got them even first try today. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that's a pretty big deal. Right, I've got a nice bit of that in there. Let's see. Are we even? We're pretty much there. It's always this bit here. Shape of my eyelid this side is so annoying for eyeshadow. If I didn't do eyeshadow, it wouldn't matter. Right, then I'm going back on that brush into the neon green, just into what's in the lid again, just for now, and then blending over the edge, the edge rather. And I want it to look really glowy. Pretty much going right out to this bit. So we're going to blend it all together, as I said. I'm going into the actual pot again. Tap off. It's going to be really bright. And I got some fallout. I did really well when I practiced not to get any fallout. That's fine. I just had too much on the brush and I tapped it off there. There's my little flicky brush. Going over it all with highlighter anyway, so I think that actually looks really cool. I'm going to put a little bit on the other side again in a minute. So big fluffy blending brush. Buff that all together. Blending it out into the contour highlighty area. I want it to look really soft and blended, so that's perfect. Like I said, I'm going over it all with highlighter. There we go. And then the same on the other side. Move over a bit. Now I remember what I did by highlighter after. I knew I would get fallout. But as you can see, I'm just blending over. It blends so easy. I love working with loose pigments. I was always really worried about trying them. They look quite intimidating in the pot. But they're so easy to blend because it's already powder, I suppose, if that makes sense. Oh, that's so cool. Right, let's check I've got the shape right, and then we're gonna blend the excess into this bit ready for the highlighter, and then take a little bit and I'm gonna even it up and put some there and blend it out. Once the highlighter's on top, that's going to look really cool. I think I need a bit more. Going with a bigger brush again. A bit more of that green. The alien colour. To bring it all together. So it looks like you're properly glowing, basically. And then I'm going into the darker colour on a smaller brush, if I can find it. Should have the colour on it, yeah. Then I'm going into a dark green, which is Cremated in Blue Blood palette. It's the darkest green. Going all over my lid. Got so many brushes on the go. Right over to the outer corner. I'm going to blend that underneath in a second. Up to that, the other green shade. The middle green. There we go. Same the other side. Doing really good for time today. This took 2 hours the other day when I practiced. This eye always looks patchy. Don't worry, I'm going to blend it all back out again in a second. And hiccup apparently. Don't know where they've come from. Yeah, this eye always looks patchy because it's like just got more skin, which sounds gross, but it's true. I'm just going to take a bit more of the tealy bright green colour. Get back into my crease. I'm going to get back in with the big brush for next. I want to make sure there's enough green there ready. See, that eye and then that one. What's that supposed to be? It does it every time. It doesn't matter what colours I'm using or what I've gone into the wrong green. Maybe try concentrating and not jabber into the camera. Right, into that bright green again. The turquoise green rather, not the bright one. Don't want that through my crease. Just blend that all, soften that all back out. Keep trying to go back into the wrong one. It's too early. Definitely am more productive though if I film this time of day, which is good. Yeah, just going back over that in the crease. I want it to look all soft and blended, like I said. Right, happy with that. I'm going to go underneath with the darker, deep foresty sort of green. always start on the out, like put the most on the outside edge and then blend it in, because then you don't get like panda eyes. And then the tealy green, starting from the middle. Thinking I should have put a little bit of eyeliner on, but it's fine. And then on a really little brush, which I'm going to use around my lips in a minute as well, some of the neon right underneath. It looks like my eye is glowing. I'm going to buff that out in a minute. I love this green. I hardly ever wear green eyeshadow. I've got hardly any in my collection. It's pretty much what is in Blue Blood. I don't know why I haven't bothered with it before. Then I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and just diffuse that out, maybe with a tiny bit of that green on. So my eyes look super glowy. Once the highlight is on this, it brings it all together. It looks so good. There we go. Right, I'm going to zoom you out. Or should I do my... No, I've got to do highlight first. Zoomed you in. Zoomed you in then. Right, for the highlighter, I'm going to take this big brush again. Or have I got a round? I'm going to use this brush. It's fine. Right, I found a green duochrome highlighter in the, what's it called? Revolution Strobe Lighting Palette. And I need my spoolie. What have I done with it? I've got hair on my eye somewhere and it's driving me mad, actually. How cool those eyes look. What do I do with the brush? Yeah, so I'm going to take the green and I'm going to blend it right over, basically. And this is what makes it all glowy and so alien and cool. And I'm literally going right over. Because, yeah, there you go. It looks so cool. I was so pleased I found this one, because when I practiced I couldn't find it, and I used it was more yellow toned. Definitely think there's a better brush for this. I think I've picked the brush very well. Anyway, I will probably put a lighter one in the middle just to like make it even more glowy. But I'm going right over my eyebrows, and I'm going to put highlighter obviously where highlighter normally goes as well. I'll do this bit first so it soaks in a little bit before I do my eyebrows. And there, see, look, once you've put the highlighter over it, it just looks so cool. Looks so spacey. It's so weird putting highlighter like everywhere. Getting this out of this brush is gonna be fun. I want my under eyes to look more highlighted. I'm gonna take, where's that? I'm going to take this brush again, go in there, and put it like you would put powder, basically. I just want to soften that. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, which has still got a bit of powder on it, and just soften that line a little bit. Go into a bit of pressed That fit me because I think that's what I used yesterday. That was successful. There we go, that's what I want. So not so harsh. Oh, this packaging. I'm glad it's got a mirror in it, but I'd rather the mirror was just wherever most mirrors are. I'm just sort of buffing the highlighter out over everything. And then I've got a brighter highlight. That's the like greeny highlight. I'm going to take my little detailed brush, go into the greeny highlight and do inner corner, nice bit in there. I really like how the eyes look, but I could do like up there. I'm not going to this time, but maybe I'll add that after I've filmed. Right, I'm just doing a brow bone and then I'm going to fill my brows in with green. And then we are pretty much done apart from the lips. And maybe a bit of a even brighter highlight in the middle. I love how glowy and spacey it looks. It looks exactly how I imagined once the lips and the brows now, and it just, yeah, it looks so good. Right, spoolie. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 brushes on me at the moment. Right, the highlighter's trying to escape. I've got stuff everywhere. Right, just gonna fill my brows in with the dark. Did I start with the dark? No, I did the bright green. The turquoisey green. I keep calling it the bright green, but when I've got that neon on, I can't really call it that. And I'm not going too crazy with the brows. I started off with this colour. I normally do the front first. As we said, I'm not going too crazy with the brows, but they are green. You know what I mean. Not too blocky. And I like blend it out anyway. So I like it to look nice and soft. And then a bit of the darker green for the tail. And then the same the other side. Just brush, spoolie it out a little bit. Don't want them to look too defined, but not defined at all, if that makes sense. Probably not. My eye water's really bad this side, so if this side gets mucked up, that's why. Oh, I didn't spoolie. Brush is going everywhere. I'm so excited about this look though. It's on my channel, it's the first of this kind of look, where it's like full face. Covering mind you, not that you need to see me do my eyebrows, I'm sure you guys could do yours much better than mine. I do actually think filling them in the colour is easier, which is weird. Because I suppose it doesn't have to look quite so precise, especially with all the highlighter. Helps it just sort of blend into one. I think eyeshadow is easier to blend as well on your eyebrows, which is weird. Right, and a bit of that darker green. I think I'm doing alright for time. I was aiming for about half an hour, so not bad. Let's see, they look even. Not bad actually. In the front, or just like through it, I'm just going to add a tiny bit of that neon, just to make it look glowy. Just sort of along the top, if that makes sense. Blend it right in. Yeah, like that. And then spoolie. There. Not bad, not bad. Maybe not quite as good as I got it off camera, but not bad. Right, back into the highlight, just tidy that up under my brow. I'm going like all the way, more than I would normally would. Define that a little bit. And it's coming together. Right, the lips. I love the lips. I'm not going to put mascara on. I would normally, but I'm washing this straight off today. I can't find the lip stuff I was using. Oh, it's in there. Blind. Yeah, I'm not going to put mascara on because I'm going to wash it straight off, and I've had some issues with my eyes because I've been doing so much makeup, so I'm not going to push them too much today. And I'm just overlining with black. This is an eyeliner, but I've only used it for my lips, so. It's a really creamy one. It's MCoBeauty. Got a bit of lip plumper on as well. Right, that's the black. I'm just going to blend that out with a little smudger. It's supposed to be for under eyes, but it works really well for this. A smudger brush. And then into that darker green. Just sort of going around the outside of this colour. And then into the turquoisey colour. And then with my finger into the turquoise as well. Just pat that on. And then into the neon, right in the centre. Just sort of blend that in. I'm going to take a little bit of lip balm. Just tap that over with a clean-ish finger. It's much easier to put a bit of the powder on first and then the lip balm. Clean finger, more the turquoise. Ooh. And obviously don't dip back in with that finger because you'll mess up your eyeshadow. And then into the neon again, clean finger. A bit more on the top. And then that little tiny brush, where did you go? Around the outside with the neon. That just finishes it off, and then that's it. Tap. Tappy tap. Tap it off this time. If I just zoom you in quickly, I'll show you. There you go. And obviously all the way around, just showing you quickly. found that yesterday. This last little touch really brought it together. And I've said that about like every step, but you know what I mean. I'm just going up the Cupid's bow, or Filtrum a little bit. I'm going to highlight quickly as well, and then we're done. And I don't think I've done too bad on time, just over half an hour. That is pretty good for me. And then a little bit of highlighter on that fluffy brush. Sort of blend it out. Bringing it all together. There we go. And that's my, I'm so pleased with this look. It turned out like it did when I practiced it, but better with the green highlighter as well. But that's my alien inspired look. I'll just zoom you in so you can see the eyes a bit better and the like glowy effect. I definitely got this contour more how I was thinking, but it was a bit patchy this side, but that's fine. Don't need to point out the mistakes. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like my little Halloween background. Let me know what you think down below, and I hope you're excited about the next videos as well. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.